This should be a review of accessors and mutators, or setters and getters, as we frankly had before. In the overall setup for this, there's no difference from what we were taught in the previous section when it came to introduction to objects. I just want to make sure that you know they're still there and they're still a part of the overall class portfolio that we talked about before, because we're going to start using these functions a little bit more, frankly, in some of the other items and other functions that we're creating now as an advanced object and as a complete class profile. So you'll start seeing these more really used by the other functions. Just remember that getting is getting those values. That's why you see a return for every one of those. They're doing a very simple job. The value's already been set, hopefully, and they're returning the value and throwing it back at you as a programmer. That's why all of these are just return. Whereas the mutators, remember the mutators are changing things. They're literally changing, but they're going to set the first name or the last name of the age. And here's an example here of using both the mutators and the accessors. Actually, accessor first, because we're getting the get of the age first. So just go and grab whatever the age is and spit it back out to you into our gathered age variable here using the equal sign. Remember, equal sign, right hand side first. And then the other one's going to set the name. So there might have been originally another name in here, but now we're going to end up setting it to Larry for that object. But notice we're using the set first name. We'll go to set first name. Inside the parentheses is a string, just like it is here for Larry. And then remember the equal sign. So Larry is going to now be set to that first name. And that's how the accessors and mutators work. Again, this should be a reminder, but they may not have been spelled out in the notes so far. So just covering my butt, let's put it that way. And then let you know they're going to be useful.